Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of April 7th to the 13th in my memory planner, and I'll be using ScribblePrintsco's April 2024 mystery kit. And this is like grocery themed, and I thought it was perfect for April. I don't know why, but anyway, so this is the ultimate kit, and this is the older format where it was the extra colorway as well as the doodles and then extra full boxes, and now you have to buy them a la carte. So yeah, anyway, then it came with the sparkly black, or I honestly don't know what foil color this is, oil slick maybe. So you have your in pixie dust also. So you have your overlays, your underlays, your scripts and icons, and your new bottom washi page. So I will speed through putting down the base. The final week that I will be officially caught up, because technically I am filming this on the 19th, so yeah, I'll be caught up after this. Anyway, so starting off on Monday, which actually before I start, because I always forget to put the scripts sticker down, or the monthly script sticker down. It is finally April, which is crazy because this is also marks 1 whole year since I got laid off, but it's fine. I have more exciting things to look forward to because I'm starting my new job, and by the time you're watching this, I already started it, I believe. So yeah, anyway, so starting off on Monday, I published my plan with me. Usually I use the round labels, but since I published 5 videos this week, I didn't have enough round labels, and I'm slowly losing my voice because I just talked for a whole hour. Okay. So after that, I decided to use the round labels for work since I only work 4 days. And after that, I watched Medfire and PD. I'm very behind on TV shows. Wow. I'm actually gonna drink some water. Okay. Much better. So Medfire and PD, and then I watched Found, which I think the following week, and the episode was on a Monday. So that was interesting. So I watched Grosse Pointe, Garden Society. So typically I watch like within the network, so then I wouldn't have to be flipping through ads. And yeah. Anyway, after that, oh, Siri's listening to me. I packed some orders. So, on to Tuesday, which I totally forgot to zoom in. Apologize. I published February 24th to March 2nd, which was my birthday week. then I worked from 9 to 5 once again. So this was like my final week where I could work 9 to 5, because the following week I would be working only 10 to 3 except Wednesday, because for some reason they had virtual office hours. But yeah, there was technical difficulties because the Zoom system was down for most of the virtual office hours, so students couldn't even get onto the student or like the virtual office hours. Anyway, so after that I came home and printed planners, or technically usually I can let it run while I am at work, and then I just load enough paper. So yep, and then I watched the hunting party. Then I also had to give my dogs their preventatives. I went to the post office, or technically my dad went to the post office, not I. Then I got a package from Estelle because she was having sale on her A5 rings. So I just picked them up because they were only $10. I was like, score. And they had the closure. I did purchase some from Printpression before he was closing. That's a blemish. But it's fine. Anyway, there's like a whole line right there. I don't know if you can tell right there. Which I didn't know. But I didn't really care because it's only $10. Because I needed something for my character stickers, but I needed a closure on it. Because the ones that I got from Printpression, they don't have closure, which I didn't realize they didn't have. I thought it was the original one, like the purple one I got. But it's fine. I just ended up just switching it. But I will see what I will use the Printpression one for. But yeah, that was the whole story for it. Anyway, moving on to Wednesday. I only had a few things to mark, so I'm just going to try to center it like this, which I did not realize is right next to each other, but it's fine. So I published March kit lineup. Then I worked from 9 to 5. And then I asked my supervisor, technically he was my bursar supervisor, but since I'm part of financial aid now, he's technically not my supervisor, but I just call them supervisors regardless, which department. So anyway, I asked him if I can bring in rolls of coins, because technically they need coins for change and such, so, and they just exchange for actual bills. So yeah, it worked out, and it took almost a whole hour and a half just to go through them, because my dad also collects quarters, so he wanted to go through them before I gave them to my supervisors, or to exchange them for dollar bills. I could do that at the bank, but since he needed the coins anyway, so I just gave it to him. Okay, so after that, on Thursday, I published March 3rd to the 9th. Then had work from 9 to 8 actually, because there was a event at school, which was the new student mixer, and they did like a speed dating where students would go through every single, or most of the tables, but most students just stayed where they were, asking questions. So it kind of felt really awkward, because maybe I was at the table where no one really wanted to move to, but yeah, it just did not put me in the right mindset, I guess, because it felt really it gave me a lot of anxiety. Anyway, so moving on, after that I came home. My dad actually picked me up from the train station, because technically I'm halfway from the school, so my dad just picked me up halfway, so then I wouldn't have to walk in the sketchy part of where because there's like one building that's kind of sketchy, but yeah, anyway, it's fine. So my dad just picked me up halfway, instead of, because he would have to go around, because we have a train station in between where I live from the school, so he would have to go around the train station, and that would take a long time. So I just met him halfway and then he just drove me home, obviously. So after that, I watched TV shows, and then I designed. On to Friday, there's a lot of things, and it's just very pink and orange. So I did not have work this day, which I technically could have, because before I was able to, but this other supervisor, he's technically not really a supervisor, but he just wanted more authority, so he just asked if he could be a supervisor. So yeah, anyway, I don't know what the deal with this, because that is drama that I don't need to worry about. But he pretty much said he's worried that people upstairs are going to be like complaining, why you working so many hours? And I'm like, but I'm leaving, so technically these are my hours I could work off, and I have plenty of hours. So anyway, that was that. I watched, or I had a YouTube binge, because I had a bunch of videos, especially like vloggers. I have not caught up on those since I worked elections, because you can't really do much, and I don't like to put in my headphones as much, because yeah, it distracts. Like, I can't understand, or like, I don't know how to explain it, but so I know some people can put their headphones in and then they just zoned in, but for me, I'm just like, I cannot. I don't function like that. Like, I have to watch it like without headphones, if that makes sense. So that's why I just watch it in my room. But obviously, I'm barely at home most days, so the struggle was real. So pretty much, yeah, I am very far behind. I have over 100 videos to catch up on, and it's like stressing me out, because every week it's like more videos, or every day I should say is more videos. So anyway, I watched 911, The Masked Singer, went to all the supermarkets for some reason, and then I designed some stickers, I guess, or no, I think it was, yeah, I was finishing up the romance art, romance fan artwork from Kitnish Jess, and I was just designing it into a actual like kit on silhouette. So I just showed designing the full boxes and the covers, and yeah, and then I watched The Cleaning Lady, Dr. Odyssey, and Will Trent. So that was all on Hulu, and that was Friday, almost a Saturday, because I was looking at Saturday. On to Saturday, I designed more things. I guess I also had to finish up the Desert Dreams kit from Clip Art Kits. So then I watched Matlock. Whoops, I picked up this sticker by accident. That is for my doggo's doctor's appointment, because they finally got his urinalysis back. So it just turns out that he has high blood pressure, so he needed to get his blood pressure measured, and they did it 3 times, and it was high on all 3. So yeah, that's what happened. And then, whoops, totally took the wrong sticker. I packed orders, or no, before I packed orders, I guess, I went to Popeyes for lunch. We just picked it up and then brought it home, since we had coupons, and then watched a bunch of TV shows once again. And I totally forgot to use the extra glitter header colorway. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's fine. So I watched Fire Country, NCIS Sydney, Rose Point Garden Society, and The Pit, which I finally caught up on Sunday technically. So on to Sunday. This is just a double box because I wanted to make sure that I used the scene, or the second scene. So yeah, but I didn't need a third section for Sunday. So moving on. Why did I put so much yellow here? I have no idea. It's fine. Okay, whoops, that was not my tweezers. I finished watching The Pit. Oh no, that's fine. Then I started watching Wild Cards because I was 5 episodes behind, and yikes. And my only thing is, when I watched it on the CW, like, after the ad would play, like, what they were saying did not match up with what their mouth. And I was just getting so frustrated because I had to, like, go back out and then go back into the episode. It was just, like, annoying. Anyway, so this day I actually went to go pick up the pottery painting. So me and my dad went to have a quick snack of dumplings because we were going to go to One Time Garden, but it was also a weekend, so it was going to be hella busy. So we ended up just going with dumplings because it was quick and easy. Then we picked up the pottery paintings. It was adorable. Oh, let me go get it, actually. So actually, I don't think they did a great job at glazing it, but yeah, this is my bowl. It is like, it has a scallop edge, and then I painted all of this. And I wanted to make sure that I had a panda in the middle, but I kind of messed up right here, but that is a lesson to learn next time. I could have cleaned it up a bit more, but I didn't. But it's fine. I like how it turned out. Very cute. And then, yeah, my initials. And then the day that I made it. So, let me put this back before it breaks. So yeah, that was my pottery painting. Very excited. And, or that was mine, but then my coworkers, one of my coworkers took, she wanted our thumbprints, and one of them was so prominent, or not prominent, but yeah, it was prominent and clear, so she has all our fingerprints, guys. So it's pretty funny. Anyway, we went to Starbucks or Queens, and we picked up the Queens cup. Now I'm just missing the Bronx. So there's only 2 stores, or 2 Starbucks in the Bronx, and they are currently sold out of it. So quite unfortunate, but we shall see if I can find it, because some stores in Manhattan carries like most of those cups, because I found Staten Island in Manhattan. So I was just like, oh, maybe I'll have an opportunity to find the Bronx cups. So anyway, that is pretty much the week in a full. After that, or technically, I designed and then print and cut stickers, but my dad doesn't have luck because he collects the mini cups size, like the ornament ones. But yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much the week in full. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!